Hi friends, welcome to my channel where we talk about all things Florida and real estate. Today we are talking about what you need to know before moving to Parkland. If you have any questions about moving to Parkland or the surrounding areas, feel free to reach out. I love getting questions from you guys, and while you're at it, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel to learn more. Now, let's get you talking like a local. Okay, the name and the parks. Now, in this video, I picked on Parkland's neighboring city of Coral Springs because it doesn't have any coral or springs. But unlike that city, Parkland is perfectly named. There's something like 9 parks in this city, and even our dogs have parks. My favorite one is called Parkland. Clever, right? It's right next to Liberty Park, which actually has a gorgeous playground for the kids. And honestly, the whole city kind of looks like a park. Which brings me to the look. The City of Parkland's website says, established in 1963, the city has grown from humble beginnings while remaining environmentally proud. The city works hard to protect the character of Parkland. You'll find that the aesthetic of Parkland is very natural. Shopping centers somehow tend to blend in with their surroundings. I once had this lady approach me in a parking lot looking for Walmart. She was so frustrated because her GPS kept saying she passed it, and she would turn around and go back and it would say she passed it. And I had to be like, ma'am, it's right there. It was right across the street. But she couldn't see it because the way Parkland requires things to be built, it was set back from the road and it had beautiful landscaping in front of it. And I get it, she was looking for a neon blue sign that said Walmart, but we're really not into big neon signs around here. Now technically, that Walmart has a Coral Springs address, but it's right on the border of Parkland and Coral Springs, and the beauty of Parkland kind of tends to bleed into Coral Springs. The aesthetic didn't stop with the library. Now when I say library, you probably picture a boring, musty old building, brown carpets and ugly metal shelves that go all the way to the ceiling, and it's full of dusty books. They're all labeled with the Dewey Decimal System, but you could not be more wrong. The City of Parkland Library is beautiful. Trust me, I spent a lot of hours there studying for the Florida bar exam. Even though I was buried in the corner, I would come up for air every once in a while and spend some time in the courtyard garden. Yeah, you heard me right. There's a garden at the library. I also saw a lot of kids participating in reading groups and learning activities, but they also have a lot of classes and book clubs for adults. Right near the library is the Equestrian Center, which reminds me, it's not uncommon to see a horse walking down Holmberg Road. That's because homes in this area are on larger plots of land that lend themselves to raising farm animals. And even if you don't ride horses, you might find yourself over by the Equestrian Center on the weekend for the Parkland Farmers Market. There's good music, lots of food and cooking products. Local vendors really bring their best. And if you're new to the area and just want to get a taste of what Parkland has to offer, take a walk through the Farmers Market. If you're looking for more events in the city, check out the Parkland Amphitheater, where you can see concerts, movies in the park, or even food trucks. Parkland has lots of things to brag about. It has been featured on lists such as the best city in which to raise a family, best places to retire in Florida, best places for jobs, and it's generally known as a very safe place to live, which is why the shooting at Douglas High School in 2018 was so shocking to the core of this community. Now, I'm not going to say that the community has recovered. I'm pretty sure it never will. But I will say that the way everyone banded together during this time and continues to now for the kids and for the families in need and for the mental health of this whole community is really a testament to what the community is like. And this sense of community is what makes Parkland feel like a small town, even though it's not. Now, before I get too sappy, let's talk about boring taxes. Because Parkland can actually brag that it has some of the lowest property tax rates in Broward County. And in 2021, they actually voted to lower the millage rate. Now let's talk about those houses those property taxes you're paying are for. Parkland has a little bit of a mix when it comes to real estate. It has areas like the Ranches, which is north of Holmberg Road, and near the Parkland Golf and Country Club and the Equestrian Center. The zoning over here allows for some agricultural features on your property. And the size of the lots affords you room for a guest house or a tennis court or, like I said, a horse barn. But Parkland also has beautiful gated communities with amenities like golf courses, clubhouses, fitness centers, tennis courts, playgrounds, swimming pools. If you want to see inside one of those, check out this video and click here so you don't miss more gated community tours to come. If you want to browse some Parkland houses online, pop over to my website, scroll down to Parkland houses. If you want to get inside these houses and see one, give me a call and we can find the right one for you. Now, you don't have to take my word for it. I solicited some opinions on Parkland from people who actually live there. One of the submissions said that something great about Parkland is the sunsets, and I could not agree more. If you know me, you know I'm kind of obsessed with sunsets. And due to Parkland's location of being squeezed right up next to the Everglades, it's not uncommon to see a clear shot of a sunset. It's almost as if the sky is bigger out here or something. And here's one of my favorite submissions. I think she really nailed it. She said, South Florida is very busy and populated. Parkland to me seems like a little retreat from this, but you're still not far away from all the great culture and activities the Tri-County area has to offer. The family life is great in Parkland with good schools and lots of activities available for children, but it can also be a nice home for a professional who wants a slower paced life after work hours. What I like most about Parkland are the people. They're all kind people looking for a tight-knit, family-first community. If you have any questions about Parkland, give me a call or shoot me a text. And if you think I missed anything that people should know before moving to Parkland, drop it in the comments box below. You never know who you might be helping. Until next time, bye guys.